video lecture on binary codes. Usually the digital data is represented, stored and transmitted as a group of binary digits. The group of binary digits is known as binary code. Code is a symbolic representation of discrete information which may be present in the form of numbers, letters or physical quantities. Codes are broadly classified into 5 groups: weighted binary code, non-weighted codes, error detecting codes, error correcting codes and alphanumeric codes. In weighted codes, each digit position of a number represents a specific weight. Non-weighted codes are not assigned with any weight to each digit position. During the process of binary data transmission, errors may occur. In order to detect and correct such errors, 2 codes, namely error detecting and error correcting codes, are utilized. Alphanumeric codes. The codes which consist of both numbers and alphabetic characters are called alphanumeric codes. Weighted binary code. Weighted binary code, it depends on positional weighting principle. Each position of a number represents a specific weight. In a weighted binary code, the bits are multiplied by the weights indicated. The sum of these weighted bits gives the equivalent decimal number. For example, if we consider a decimal number, this represents 1's position and this represents 10's position. The weight here is 1 and the weight here is 10. The same way, for 8241 code, this position has weight 1. The MSB has weight equal to 8. So, representing this in 8421 code, so this 2 is represented as 0010 and 4 is represented as 0100. So, multiplying the bit by the weight will give the decimal equivalent of the number. The same way, 1 multiplied with 2, it will be equal to 2. BCD code. BCD code stands for binary coded decimal. Binary coded decimal. In this code, each decimal digit is represented by a 4-bit binary number. The positional weights associated to the binary bits in BCD code are 8, 4, 2, 1, with 1 corresponding to LSB and 8 corresponding to MSB. The decimal digits 0 to 9 are converted into a BCD number exactly in the same way as binary. With 4 bits, we can represent 16 numbers starting from 0000 to 1111. But in BCD, only the first 10 digits starting from 0000 to 1001 are utilized. The remaining bit combination from 1010 to 1111 is not utilized in BCD. So now let us see how to represent a decimal number in BCD form. Just replace each and every decimal digit by its binary equivalent. Here 2 is replaced by its binary equivalent 0010. Take each and every digit separately. Again, we take 3 separately and we write the binary equivalent of 3, which is equal to 0011. The same way we consider 4. Now the binary equivalent of 4 is 0100. Next, we'll see how to convert 7093 to BCD. So take each and every digit separately and represent it in binary form. So that is how we convert a decimal number to its equivalent BCD number. The same way we can convert a BCD number to its decimal number. We group 4 bits separately. So then we write the BCD equivalent of this number. So the BCD equivalent corresponding to 1000 is 8. BCD equivalent of 0100 is equal to 6. The same way, group 4 bits separately. So now then we represent the decimal equivalent of this BCD number. 1001 is 9. 0100 is 4. 0111 is 7. And 0010, which is equal to 2. The same way, the binary equivalent is not same as the BCD number. BCD is not equivalent to binary. See, 234 can be represented in binary as this form, but it can be represented in BCD form as in this form. BCD is not equivalent to binary. The same way here, we can see how to represent this decimal number in BCD. So, the binary equivalent of 1 is taken and it is represented here. Binary equivalent of 8 is taken and it is written here. Binary equivalent of 5 is taken and it is written here. So, this is how we convert a given decimal number into the binary number. BCD addition. The rule for addition of 2 BCD numbers is as follows. Add the 2 numbers using the rules of binary addition. If a 4-bit sum is equal to or less than 9, then it is a valid BCD number. If the 4-bit sum is greater than 9 or if the carry is generated, then it is an invalid result. Add 6 to it to make it a valid result. So we'll see how to add two BCD numbers. So we'll add 4 and 5 now. The BCD equivalent of 4 is 0100. BCD equivalent of 5 is 0101. So when we add these two numbers, we get the result which is equal to or less than 9. So this is a valid BCD number. So we do not have to do anything to this. This is the correct answer. But when we take this example, we add 4 and 8. So the BCD equivalent is 0100. The BCD equivalent of 8 is 1000. The result which is generated here, it is greater than 9. So it is an invalid BCD number. So 6 is added to this invalid BCD number to convert this to the valid BCD code. So the binary equivalent of 6 is 0110. So 0110 is added to this number to get this result. So this is nothing but the decimal equivalent of this BCD number is now equal to 12. So this is a valid result. The same way here. So we are going to add 8 and 9. The BCD equivalent of 8 is 1000. BCD equivalent of 9 is 1001. So when we add these two numbers, a carry is generated here. So whenever a carry is generated, it becomes an invalid BCD number. So the binary equivalent 6 is added here to make it a valid BCD number. So now the decimal equivalent of this BCD number is 17. We'll see one more example to add these two numbers 184 and 576. So 184 is represented in BCD form. So the binary equivalent of 1 is 0001. For 8 is 1000. For 4 it is 0100. Similarly for 576. So the binary equivalent for 5 is 0101. For 7 it is 0111. For 6 it is 0110. So when we add these two numbers, we get carry is generated here. So this carry is added with this to get this result. Here this is greater than 9. So this becomes an invalid BCD number. So 6 is added to this to make it a valid BCD number. And here carry is generated. Since carry is generated, it becomes invalid number. 6 is once again added here to make it a valid code. So here it is less than 9. So it is a valid BCD number. So the result is 760. So this is how two numbers can be added in BCD. So different weighted codes are shown here in figure. So this is BCD code. The weight for this one is 8421. Same way 2421 code is also shown here. This also belongs to weighted binary code. Here weight for the LSB is 1 and weight for the MSB is 2. Non-weighted codes. As we have seen already, non-weighted codes, they do not have any positional weights. Two codes belongs to non-weighted codes. One is XS3 code. Next one is BCD code. XS3 code. So XS3 code is obtained by just adding 3 to the decimal number. So let us now see an example of how to convert this decimal number to an XS3 code. So each and every decimal digit is taken separately. 3 is added to each and every decimal digit. So that will result in a sum. So 6 is added with 3. So it will become 9. 4 is added with 3. It will become 7. 3 is added with 3. So it becomes 6. So now we write the binary equivalent of these numbers. So this is how 643 is converted into an XS3 code. XS3 code is obtained by just adding 3 to the decimal number. This code is a reflective code. Gray code. Gray code belongs to the category of unweighted code or non-weighted code. Here the gray codes, it is also called as minimum change code. There is only 1 bit change in the gray code. So this belongs to non-weighted code. There is only 1 bit difference. Means a single bit change from one code number to the next. So the binary equivalent of the decimal number is given here and the gray code equivalent of this decimal number is also given in the next column. As you can see, there is only 1 bit difference between the adjacent gray codes. So there is change only in the first bit. All the other remaining bits are same. Again, if we compare second and third code, there is only change in the third bit. Remaining bits remains just the same. So again, so comparing this with this, there is change only in the fourth bit position. All the other bits remains just the same. So if we compare each and every bit to the successive gray code, there will be only 1 bit difference between them. So that is called gray code, minimum distance code. So now we'll see how to generate a 4-bit standard gray code. So we first initially write 0000 followed by 0001. The next third code can be generated. It is a reflective code. just write this in the reflective order 0001 followed by 000. Now change only the second bit 0011 0010. Next, the same way for the next 4 codes, write this codes in the reflective manner. So 0010, 0011, 001, 000. Now we'll replace all the third bits by 1. All the third bits are replaced by 1. For the next successive codes, we have to write this in the reflective order. So 0, 1, 00, 01, 01, 0, 111. We have to write everything in the reflective order. Now we have to change only the fourth bit. And this is how gray code is generated. We call this to be reflective code. Next we'll see how to convert a binary number to the gray code number. Binary number can be converted to gray code number by following these steps. First we have to retain the most significant bit. MSB bit is kept as such. In order to convert this binary number into gray code, so the MSB bit is kept as such. Next we have to start from the left to the right, then add each pair of a binary code bit to the next gray code bit. So XOR first number and the second number. So the first binary digit is XORed with the second binary. 1 XORed with 0, that is 1. So we get the next number. The same way, the second one XORed with the third, we get the next binary number. Third XORed with fourth, we get the next gray code number. The same way, fourth XOR with fifth binary code, we get the next gray code. So this is how we can convert a binary code into a gray code. This is the binary code. The gray code equivalent of this one is this. Okay. We have to retain the first MSB as such. The next bit is obtained by XORing the first one with second. Next is obtained by XORing second with third. So the same procedure follows. That is how we can convert a binary code to a gray code. Next we will see how to convert a gray code to a binary code. So here again we have to retain the MSB bit. MSB bit is written as such. Next what we have to do is, from the obtained code we have to XOR it with the next gray code number. 1 XORed with 1, that will be equal to 0. The same way next what we have to do is, we have to, from the obtained digit we have to XOR it with the third bit of the gray code number. 0 XOR with 0 is 1. Now again from the obtained bit we XOR it with 1 to get the next number. So 0 XOR with 1 is 1. Next 1 XOR with 1, it is equal to 0. So that is how we convert a gray code to a binary code. We have to retain the MSB bit and then we have to XOR the obtained digit with the next digit. Next, error detecting codes. As we have seen already, error detecting codes and error correcting codes, an extra bit is added. Extra information is added with the original information to detect and correct errors. So adding extra information is called as a parity bit. An extra bit is appended to the code which can make the number of ones to be odd or even. Depending on the number of ones, we call it to be the even parity or odd parity. So here this is the message, original message. So check for the number of ones in the message. Number of ones is 1. So to go for even parity error detecting code, 1 should be appended to make the number of bits of 1 bits to be even now. So we get 4 ones here, which means this is even parity. Now in order to make it odd parity, a 0 is added here. Why? Because already we have 3 ones, 3 odd number of ones. So this is how parity is being added with the codes. The same way, let us consider an ASCII number. So with even parity, so 0 is appended here in front because it already has 2 ones, even number of ones. So we add a 0. So to make it an odd parity, 1 is added here to make odd number of ones. The same way for this number, it already has 3 ones. So to make it even parity, 1 is added here in the front. To make it odd parity, 0 is added here in the front. That is how we are going to convert that into even and odd parity. Next set of codes are called alphanumeric codes. Codes that represent numbers, letters and special symbols are called alphanumeric codes. So first code which we are going to see here is ASCII code. ASCII code, it's an American standard code for information interchange. It is a popular code which is used to represent information sent as a character. It uses 7 bits to represent 94 graphic printing characters and 34 non-printing characters. 8 bits are also represented. 8th bit is the unused bit here in ASCII code. Thank you for watching this video.